The trailer is already there. You can watch for some. Release of 12 Nagaland Heritage Best Films and also the program for the graduation ceremony of the third batch in the 9-month Diploma in School Counseling and the induction of the new batch in School Counseling. I am very thankful to our special guest, Sri K.T. Sukhalu, IAS retired, the Honorable MLA and Advisor for School Education SCERT, for taking off time from his busy schedule to be with us today. We have come to understand the importance of documenting our rich cultural heritage. The rich cultural heritage of the Nagas, the values of our culture, the beliefs and the Naga way of life is what determines our cultural society. Our Naga heritage can only successfully be preserved if only we value it carefully, document it, and transmit it to the next generation. SCERT has been working very hard towards this and has so far successfully documented a total of 15 Naga Heritage Best Films, 3 of which were released in the year 2020, and 12 of the films are to be released here today. The 12 Nagaland Heritage-based short films are based on customs, practices, values, and different aspects of Naga culture, which are drawn from the school subject, that is, Nagaland Heritage Studies, based solely on the rich cultural heritage of the Nagas. These films are not only a repository of Naga heritage and also for enriching school curriculum, but will also act as a tool for cross-cultural exchanges among different tribes of Nagaland, and to promote appreciation for each other, unity and harmony. The other 2 main features of today's program will be the conferment of Diploma in School Counseling to the third batch, which will be followed by the induction of the new batch. Let me also mention that SCERT Nagaland is the first SCERT in the country to introduce the course for Diploma in School Counseling, launched on 2nd April 2018. A total of 57 candidates have been conferred Diploma in School Counseling for the first and second batches. A total of 38 trainees from the third batch have successfully qualified to be conferred the Diploma today. And a total of 31 candidates will also be inducted in the course as the fourth batch. It is with utmost joy and pride that I welcome all of you to these 3 very significant events today. With these words of welcome, I would like to request our guest, Sir K.T. Sukhalu, the Honorable MLA and Advisor of School Education and SCERT.
We are gathered here, as you all know and is already shared, for 2 programs. One is the release of films, videos, the release of 12 films on the cultural practices, heritage of the state, and the other one is the graduation ceremony, conferment of diploma for our teachers. And I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate the officers who have come up with this who have managed to come up with these videos and programs, and also congratulate all the candidates who would be conferred the diploma today. As we all know, and as the saying goes, the strength of a tree is in its roots. When the roots are strong, the tree is strong. And we also know, and we are also aware of the saying that our culture is our identity. And a person who does not know his culture, his history, practices, is an ignorant person. If we don't know about our past, our culture, our history, then we are considered ignorant. The NEP talks about curriculum, pedagogy, based on the knowledge of India, based on the knowledge of the state. And it is important that we teach our children the knowledge of the state, the cultural practices, the history, the past of the state to our children. And in this context, the SCERT has come up with these videos. In Nagaland, in our schools, we already have the Nagaland Heritage textbooks, which are not only language or dialect textbooks for children to learn their dialects or their language, but they are also books which contains the practices, the cultural practices, the prose, poetry of the different dialects, the different tribes in the textbooks.
As mentioned by the director in her opening remarks and by my Commissioner Secretary regarding the purpose of launching and releasing this 12 short films on our Naga heritage. This is a part of our heritage studies. And I'm grateful that the Government of India, under the able leadership of our Honorable Prime Minister, the heritage studies has been given a lot of importance. Yes, we do have our own, way of looking at the importance of our own culture and traditions. But of late, I've been observing many young boys and girls. They'd rather be, more Korean, more European, no American than being a Naga. It's best always to be yourself and be proud to be a Naga. No matter what community you come from, no matter what tribe you come from, unless you have a root, no how good a suit you wear, a dress that you wear, you may outshine the Americans or the Koreans. You will be a person without any root. So I would like to commend and congratulate the team who have made these short films covering a vast number of tribes, plus the various traditions and cultures that we have. It's a rich tradition which the Art and Culture Department, I'm sure, has documented. But even for our students, for the purpose of our students, we also need to have the direct touch with our students. So I would like to congratulate the SCERT and especially the team who has prepared these short films. As you go about it, they have uploaded in pen drives will be given to selected schools, and you will see in the YouTube and you will see in the SCERT website. But there are many more aspects of our heritage and traditions and culture which have not fully been covered. But in time, I'm sure all will be covered and will be well documented. And definitely it will be supplemented by the art and culture, or we will supplement art and culture in maintaining and creating awareness among our boys and girls to be proud to be a Naga. No matter from what tribe you are from, you all are seeking education. And while seeking education, you may not be having much time to be aware of your own culture, of your own traditions. You get caught up with the fast-moving world. But our would like to advise all my students, now that we have given smart TVs and smart classrooms to mostly all the schools, I would request the various head of institutions to ensure that these films are shown to the children. And I would also encourage our teachers, not only the counselors who are graduating today, but the other teachers also, to ensure that they give more importance to this cultural and heritage of our own, Naga tribe. We should be proud. And, I've been abroad, I wouldn't say many countries, but they rather want to know about us. We think that we are dressed like them and behave like them, we speak good English, we think that we are, a part of the society. It's not like that. So always be proud, and through these films, not only the teachers, not only the teaching that you get, but through these videos, please, re-infuse that feeling of Naganess in your thought process. So I will not dwell much into the various points which has been, I think, very clearly mentioned by the director and my commissioner secretary. I must thank the Samagra Shiksha for having funded this project, and as I congratulate the graduates today, it's been my long felt need that we need counselors in all the schools, not only among the teachers but especially for the students. We have students from various social backgrounds, and all of them don't have the same thinking process. So it will be through the counselors, through your initiative, that you can mainstream them into the right line of thinking, not only in our tradition and heritage studies, but in overall development of a child. Today, I see many young boys and girls in the street, and as I travel across the state, sometimes you find boys, as you pass by, using abusive words. And that careless or carefree kind of body language that they show. See, teachers, you can play you do play a very important role in molding the future generation, the future leaders. Today we are here, including my senior officers who are here. They are definitely third or fourth generation after my generation. But then look at how refined they are and how they have been brought up. Tomorrow the stories will be told about your children, these young boys and girls, who will be the leaders of tomorrow. So it will be the seed that you are sowing in them that will produce a generation of leaders, or good leaders or bad leaders. So a very heavy responsibility falls on the teachers. So this is one thing I would like to urge upon the teachers. It's not that you're not aware, but you must be committed in that. I have mentioned this in many other occasions also. Education department is a very vast department, and we have so many programs running parallel, and much to the efforts of the former officers who were in the department, there are a lot of things that needs to be rectified. Service matters, the kind of education that we're giving, and how, the seniority of the primary teachers, seniority of the graduate teachers, the requisite qualifications. There has been a lot of mismanagement in the department. But today you can see the galaxy of officers here with their commitment and their sincerity. Things are shaping up, and people who come after, people not like me, but after them, will find it easier to run the department. So I know we will not be able to address all the problems, but whatever we are trying to do and whatever we have done is for the welfare of the teachers, welfare of the students, and for a better functioning department. So please bear with us. I always tell my friends, my department is a department of ultimatums. We get always notices and ultimatums, and always some ultimatum or the other keeps on hanging over our head. But we're trying to address the issues. So I know many of my teachers and staff, they may be impatient that we just can't address their issues like a magician waving a wand. But definitely we are going to address as far as possible the issues. So please be patient with the officers in the department, and I do wish and I hope that we will be able to leave you with a good foundation, so that future, be it politicians who come to look after the department or the officers who will come and look after the department, will have it in an easier time to manage the schools. So with these words, I would like to thank all of you for coming here, and my graduate diploma holders. I wish you all the best in your endeavors, and through you, I think you will have the council more teachers who may not be able to attend here, but through your initiatives, I'm sure they will do a good job. Thank you very much.
Nagaland TV, Sob Manulaga Awas. Watch us live on Geo TV and on your television sets as well. For Dimapur viewers, we are on channel number 994 in Global Chapter, and Kohima and Mokokchung viewers, switch to channel number 138 on Hornbill Digital. For all news and updates, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter.